Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Daltonian95, which is another Transformers video. Now, I originally planned to have this out on Halloween, but when I was recording my last video, just shortly after that, I got a bad, cold or whatever, but over it now, mostly. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what I've been wanting to look at, the TransArt Metal Jungle BWM-11 Motor Spider Inventor. So originally this was like Motor Tarantula or something like that, or Metal Tarantula, but like usual they change up names all the time. So, and seeing some of their track record of doing repaints of their Transmetal characters, I really hope we do get to see the Fox Kids or VOC version of this. But we'll save that for near the end of the video after I talk about final thoughts. But there it is. You get the chrome lettering there, some stuff. You got the English instructions, which I believe is Mag Motion. And then here we got him in his motorcycle mode with a couple of his little spider drones around him. So there you got that. So let's get this out of here and check him out. All right, so here we have Motor Spider, aka Transmetal Tarantulas, out of his packaging, and I've taken some time to mess around with him the past few days, and I really enjoy how this figure looks, how it feels. There are a couple scary moments, mostly with just the tips of the spider legs and rotating these mushroom hinges here, which on here you can see they're all on it's pretty much all the exact same legs, so they aren't mirrored like they are with Blackarachnia. So that is a little strange and kind of irritating for me. But anyways, as far as accessories goes, he does have his little buzzsaw here and his little spider drones. So you got those, or that one there with the two claws. Does have two little ports on the top there. And I'll just show you with this one here. It is removable, so you can just have just one of these little drones scurrying around. And these little drone claws are 4 little pieces. You could just see that just fell out there. That's how it was when I got it. A little tricky to get in there, but it's just as easy as that. I might just put a little dab of super glue in there so it doesn't come apart again. Or just put these in the box and never take them out, the little arms. And then we have this one here with the little storage hopper for when they're either gathering materials or parts of Tarantulas himself. So, it'd be cool if they had some articulation, but yeah, they are tiny. Would have been also great to get a couple of them that are a little bit bigger that can maybe hold a couple of his parts, but that's fine. And you get this collector card, which does show his stats here. So intelligence of 10 because hyper intelligent, chaotic, mad scientist. 6 in speed, strength of 5, and firepower of 8. Because if you don't know Tarantulas, he does have all these spots on his wheels, or what will be his wheel, that are also cannons. So there's that, plus his little buzzsaw blaster, which is weird. It works as a buzzsaw, but it fires out venom, or, virus, whatever. So there's that. Here he is compared to the original Transmetal Tarantulas. You can see quite the difference here, of course, in scale, because he's more that masterpiece size, and just overall aesthetic. Like, he's way more cartoon accurate. If you look at the head here, this is the Kenner version, not the Takara, so you do have 2 eyes. It's more of a mouth plate or vented mouth plate, as opposed to all the weird spider mouth parts that he's got there. And, the darker blue as opposed to this kind of, I don't even know what to call this, like metallic purple. I don't even know what shade that would be. Even the burgundy is more vibrant on here. The gold is more vibrant, much more akin to the show model. The green is about the same, maybe a couple shades lighter. Still got the silver there, picking out the parts that will be part of the motorcycle. But overall, yeah, the details are so much better, and so is the articulation, which we'll get into. And here he is with his fellow Tripredacus agent, you know, the Ravage. So there they are. And here he is with good old Grapeface Megatron. You can see the scale with that. And here he is with not only one, but two versions of the Spider-Bot he tried to mark. And the stainless steel vermin that would blow him to bits at the end of season 2, just for him to come back, you know, the very next episode. So we got Rat Trap there. So yeah, pretty big figure. If I were to compare him to a G1 style masterpiece, here he is with G1 MP Sideswipe. So yeah, about the size of a standard MP car. So if he were to be released by Takara, I'd say he'd be about the same price as he is currently, if not maybe a little bit more. And with Voyager, so yeah, roughly Voyager could be leader with all the extra stuff that's coming off of it, you know, that's hanging off of him. So yeah, pretty good sized figure. Now let's get right into the articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so you do get quite a range of motion, and he's got that nice deep collar there that he can fully rotate in. Very accurate at the back of the head there. So yeah, 360 up and down. Very nice gold there on the visor. Of course, that green all throughout on the eyes there and on the back of the head. You get the mouth parts painted, that kind of burgundy color, and then all the blue around there. Shoulders are on a swivel right here. So you get up to there and back to there. Get out here at the shoulder, but you can arch this down to get out further. Do have a bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow, but that is more for articulation, or for transformation, my bad. Do get a bicep swivel, again, that is more for transformation. Do get a wrist swivel, which the other one didn't have. His hands were always in that curling pose. And you get individual finger movement, as well as the thumb. So you can get some pretty good expressive poses out of his hands. Make him look really insane. I mean, that's what they say anyways. Get a waist swivel. It is fairly tight on my copy. You can't really get a lot out of it due to this abdomen, or this back plate here. But you get forward to there. Again, not very far back due to that back piece. All the way out. You get a thigh swivel. You get just a little less than 90 at the knee. And you get ankle tilt down to there. All the way forward. And yeah, that is die-cast metal in the feet. So he's got a very strong base. You do get ankle tilt to there, same amount the opposite way, and you can rotate the feet around. They are just on a screw right there. So yeah, I mean, the rest of the articulation we'll go over in spider mode when we get there. Now, getting the weapon in his hand, it's kind of like classic MP style. You do get these two little nubs here on the side. Just open up his hand, and a little peg just goes right into there. You kind of got to move this finger inward to get it in that kind of trigger position. Just plug that in. And there we've got Tarantulas. Oh. Well, come on. in there. There we go. Put that finger up, and there we go. So yeah, here we have Tarantulas looking, just any pose you can put him in just looks really good. I just can't get over how good he looks. He's one of my favorite Predacons, especially in Season 2. Just love how insane he is. And his Season 2 design is by far my favorite. I mean, of the 2 designs that he's had. It just looks so awesome. So, yeah, I am going to be gushing quite a bit about that. So let's go ahead and remove the blaster and get on to transformation. It's not too difficult, but it is fairly intuitive. I hope I'm using that word correctly. So the first thing you want to do is untab these arms from here. Bring up these plates with the legs. Just bring the arms back to here under those wheel pieces. Just to there. Bring this down. Then this joint right here, it's kind of at a 45-degree angle. Just kind of bring it forward. Same thing on this side. Down, forward. Then right here, untab this from here. Take this section, bring it up, down. It's on a triple hinge. You got a hinge here, here, and here. That is just a bit of mold flashing. Okay, thought something scraped off. So from here, bring this up along with the head of the spider. And then bring these sections right here down. They have gotten a little bit looser for me. Just be very careful. It is a very stiff joint. You just want these to line up. Yeah, it's still kind of tight on this right hand side. Just bring that up to there. Bring the whole assembly up. That will allow you to bring this head forward, around like that. This will just tab right there. Now your mileage may vary with how well it tabs in. With me, I think it might have something to do with these right here not being lined up properly. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason it just does not want to tab in on mine. So again, your mileage may vary. Anyways, bring these arms all the way back to there. Now from here you want to bring this whole section. Okay, so I think I'm getting a little ahead here. Okay, the feet are dangling together. All right, so from here, rotate this around to where the spikes are facing in. Rotate the hand that way. This will just kind of double hinge around like that. Just close up the hand. So rotate the lower arm, then the hand, and bring that up on those double joints just to get them out of the way. All right. Then for this section, I think we can do it from here. No. Okay. So take this. There we go. Take this section, rotate it. Helps you straighten that out fully. Bring it down to here. Fold the feet up. Those will become what's... Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a technical glitch there. But anyways, the legs here will become what's known on spiders as the pedipalps, which is just kind of like a feeler leg or like appendage, just for sensing around it. On crabs, it's technically what the claws are called. So that's what those are referring to. Anyways, bring this up. Now on here, These are labeled as L and R. You want to make sure when you're going back to robot mode, this is where they end up when you're in this part of the transformation. So from here, we just kind of rotate these to where they're facing that way, bring them together, enable tab on each side, just like that. We want to bring this section up to here, kind of rotate it counterclockwise, or nope, that's counterclockwise. There we go. And then that will just tab into there. And from here, we just bring these leg sections down. You want to make sure this is pegging in or sliding onto that tab there on the chrome, and then tabbing right into the upper part of the thigh of the robot mode there. So first thing is that tab. Actually, it's easier to do this separately. It's like that. Nope. Keeps want to come undone because it's chrome. And then kind of line up the thigh. There we go. All right, so now from here, go ahead and rotate the spider legs down. They do want to slide off, but hey, I'd rather have a mushroom peg joint slide off than it cracking right at the joint like Blackarachnia's ball joints. There we go. Same thing on this side. I want to bring that leg forward a little bit just for now. Same thing on this side, bring them forward like that. Just like that. And there. All right, since this side's already wanting to get into place, there is multiple joints here, so you want to make sure this joint is practically folded all the way in. Again, rotating at the base just makes it a little bit easier so you're not putting undue stress on the joint. So just bring it in like that. Now you want this section to be in between there. This will fold in. I want to arm up like that. Kind of got to shimmy the torso open. Get that in there. It just kind of slides in. Pop that back in. There is a tab there, a little slot there that just sits inside of. And the robot mode arm just kind of sits there. So same thing on this side. Bring the arm up. Bring this all the way around to there. It'll come around. Tab in, or slide in there. Then tab that into place. Bring that up. Now it's just a matter of getting these spider legs in a position that you're comfortable with or that you like. They are fairly posable. There we go. All right, so just get these straightened out. And there we have Tarantulas in his spider mode. Now it is easier to get him to stand on these legs because they are on fairly good friction hinges. It's not like most spider figures or toys that just collapse under his own weight. So there he is in spider mode. And here he is next to my original one, which, yeah, the back end doesn't want to stay off the ground. And anytime I do, it just kind of falls apart. So you can see how close they got it. Now some of the details, like here, they've added like shock absorbers to the side, which is all right, and even the spinneret pieces still rotate. Now one thing they did add here to them that I thought was pretty cool, so you can move these down to where you can speak to Blackarachnia like he's like angry or whatever. He does have a tiny opening mouth that is a little bit tricky to get under there. But there, you can have him talking in spider mode. So he does have that little mouth that he had in the show, which I did think was pretty cool that they added. I can still do the intermediary vehicle mode. So just kind of untab this from here. Oop. Careful. Move that up. Tab that back in. Now it doesn't really... I wonder if you're supposed to just rotate this down like that. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, that doesn't do anything to help, so I thought it would work. But anyways, bring that down like that. Now there is a couple of tabs here at an angle. You just kind of put in between these thighs. It is a little tricky to get in there. It is kind of scary because I don't want to snap those tabs, but just kind of set that in like that. And then into that side. And bring these legs up. Now, just like the original toy, keep the middle front two legs down. And there we have him in his motorcycle mode. Just keep everything tabbed in here. Again, just like my original one, it's starting to come undone. Take the original one, flip this out like that. Bring it down. And there you go. Got them both in their motorcycle modes. There we go. Just get this evened out just right. There we go. So yeah, it's cool that you can still do those modes. Now I guess if I spend more time with it, I can get it to work a little bit better. You can also see here how that front leg joint works. Again, hinge here, and here. You've got that mushroom peg acting as a swivel. So yeah, got pretty good articulation in the legs. It is just a little bit scary with how tight the joints are, so I might take either a hair dryer or heat gun on a low setting just to loosen that up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it works. So let's go ahead and get them back into robot mode, which, just like getting to spider mode, it's fairly intuitive, but also kind of easy. It's not too difficult. Put these spider legs kind of out of the way. Just by straightening them out. You can also have it acting as him getting squashed, I don't know, by Megatron or Dinobot in a fit of rage. Rotate that back out. For some reason it doesn't want to tab in on this side. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got spider roadkill. Alright, so getting back to it, bring these out. Bring the arm out here. Kind of pop that out. And make sure to bring this hinge back out to where it's flat, just like that. Rotate the hand, and then the bicep to where the spikes are facing inward. So there we have that. Bring that out. Bring out the whole arm assembly. Straighten out the hinge. Bring that down. Rotate and rotate. So there we have the arms done. So now we just get them out of the way here. Untab these sections. And just bring them up on this lower hinge. Just like that. Rotate, bring that back. Tap that, bring it down. From here, it's a little tricky, especially doing it on camera. Hang on. Bring this up. Right. So then here, bring this up out of the way just so we can untab this, rotate it. We can untab these. It is a little bit tricky to do. Just kind of gonna massage it loose. If I had my spudger here, it would be a lot easier. Give me just a second here. Just gonna take the end of this paintbrush handle. You just kind of want to pop it in there just to pop the joint. There we go. And of course, remember, facing this way, we want the R and the L. So as luck would have it, they are in the right spot. So then we bring this up, back like that, rotate that around. Then from here, open up this. We'll bring these sections up away from the spider head. Also helps you bring out the actual robot head. Again, some of these joints are a little bit scary and tight to move. So bring that out to there. And just collapse this whole section down like that. Bring that panel back. And just double hinge this up. Body is also on a double hinge, so bring that up. Just kind of tab that back in. And as you're bringing these up, remember to angle them back about 45 degrees, I'd say. Just remember, you need these leg sections back out of the way. 45 degrees-ish, give or take. Bring these back. This will just kind of tab together. Oh. There we go. It does help if you bring these sections up just a little more. To line up with that collar piece. Then this will tab into there. Securing the front and back of the robot mode. And the head in there as well. That will allow you to bring these legs down. There is a little peg there, a hole there. Just want to line that up just right. Tap that in. Same on this side. Line it up just right to there. Bring this up. There are two tabs here, 2 slots there. That will just fit into place. Same thing on this side. Just tab that together. Straighten out the robot feet. Be very careful as to not snap the legs here. And it's just a matter of bringing these spider legs back up into an orientation that you like. I try to keep it as close to the shell model as possible, with them just kind of reaching up behind one another. I guess it's easier to do it like this. Now, symmetry, it really isn't my strong suit. Yes, I like getting as close as I can to be symmetrical, but I will say right now, for anyone watching, if you're a stickler for it and it's not perfect, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get close to what I can see. And sometimes even then, I get a little self-critical, so please spare me. I'm just doing what I can so I don't make this review too much longer than it already is. It's already going for 30 minutes. So there we have Tarantulas back in robot mode. So again, not perfect, I know, with the symmetry. I'm sorry. Actually looks a little bit better, I think. There we go. So again, not perfect, but I think it's close. Anyways, really enjoy this figure. The transformation can get a little scary at times, but I still enjoy it. It's something that stimulates my brain, so I am perfectly fine with that. It makes me think, makes me be a little bit more deliberate with how I'm doing the transformation, as opposed to the Blackarachnia from TransArt, which is just purely anxiety-inducing. So I need to practice that transformation a little bit more, but probably with the RC variant, if I ever pick that up, because I know it's got less risk of breaking, but it's still not zero. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this was supposed to come out on Halloween, but I guess waiting till I got feeling to where I'm at now, I can actually, you know, get used to the transformation and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out my other videos of TransArt stuff, and I will catch you on the flip side. See ya. Oh, be sure to check out those links down below too. X and Instagram, as well as my other playlists. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.